Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome to Capture Recaps, and let's start off this week by saying that this episode was just a very interesting and it got me hooked, and I am of course honoring the pink team, the losers, the eliminated team by wearing their color. Now, my shirt is a little bit kind of, it looks kind of white on camera, but it's actually pink. I don't have another bright pink. So the episode starts with the teal team is kind of mad, hating the pink team. Why? Well, because they have peanut butter and they feel that they should have shared their peanut butter. So they feel the way they eat the peanut butter is just a really bad way to eat peanut butter when other people don't have the opportunity to eat peanut butter. The girls are really taking this to heart and they are really hurt. So we get to the the gates, and Luke tells them that there's gonna be an advantage point with the sabotage, and the sabotage is going to be a altitude mask. And let me tell you, that freaking mask looks freaking scary. If I put that on in the heat, like I'll freaking die. Like if I wear that while I'm running, I'm gonna freaking die. Like that shit ain't funny. So the hunters this week are the white team, and of course, like every week, the hunters are really excited, and this week nobody's gonna be safe because all of the alarms are gonna be turned on. Now the only way that they can put the alarms off, so the only thing clear is that all the teams have to come together and do something so the alarms go off. And to help you with that, they're gonna be looking glasses. Now the hunt, they start and they go off, and then they know that it is a code, and each team has a number or a series of numbers, and they have to come together, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I just know they have numbers. They have to come together and put those numbers together if they want the alarms off. They kind of want to look for the looking glass, and they kind of want to find each other, but pink is all the way like doing their own stuff like they always do. Red finds green, and they pair up, and they're like, well, we have to stick together, so they go to the looking glass. While well, now like white is right behind pink, and all you can like hear from Kalisha arguing with Matt. So I really think they butt heads like that because they are two strong personalities, and they both want to be the best, and they both want to be right. So I really understand like Kalisha and Matt's relationship. They have such passion for being the best that they just want the two of them want to be the best at the same time. And you put those kind of people together, and that's what you get, man. Kalisha. Well, at this point, Teal is on their freaking game. Like seriously, like I never thought Teal was gonna get to this point. For you guys, you better watch out for them. Teal gets to the sabotage. Right then, the other two teams, green and red, come together, and now Teal, green, and red are together, and now they just need pink, and they need to figure out what they have to do. So they kind of forget about the sabotage. They want to go to the looking glass. And actually pink catches up, because imagine like in the map, like pink was all the way over here and the other three were like all the way over here, and now pink actually got close, and now they actually meet up, and they all come together, and it's really cool how they all come together and they just start saying the numbers. It's cool, it sounds cool, but I don't know what the fuck is going on because I just hear everybody saying numbers and then putting them in their alarms. And Matt and Kalisha are actually guiding themselves because of the sounds. That's how they got to Pink, and actually Pink escaped from the first time they tried to pursue them. but this time they hear the noise and they're going right to the noise, and then they put the code in all of the teams, and all of a sudden it's all silent. So now they think that all of the teams are together. They must be around here. So they're actually in a good point because all the teams are like around them. So now at this point, teal, green, and blue and red, I mean, decide to go together, and pink goes and tries to do their own thing. And I totally understand pink because it is a game and everybody has their own kind of thing they want to do, and I understand their reasons, and I actually understand the other team's reasons why to stick together, but at this point I don't know what is better. Now if the other but in this point, if the other team would have gone with if pink would have gone with the rest, it would have been a little bit smarter, because if the white team comes, then it's not only us in the line, it's everybody, and there's green, there's red, so we can run off, and they actually want to get like they rather get green than like pink. So at this point, I don't know what the hell, but it just seems that they're making too much noise, and white is listening to the noise, and the other teams are listening to the noise. We don't know who they're listening to. So at this point, they see pink, and then white runs like tigers. And actually, the brunette, I think her name is Ireland. Oh my god, she ran so freaking fast. Blondie didn't run that fast, but the brunette, she was fast as hell. Like her feet were like it was like hell. Like Satan was behind her and she was running. I was like, Jesus Christ, these girls actually run fast. So they get caught. So Pink goes to jail. The Pink team feels like we played a good game. Like we played the social game, everybody likes us, but we don't know at this point if that is gonna count. And I don't think it's gonna count because and I don't and actually if you get to the finals, we don't know how the finals is gonna work. And of course, like forget about friendships. You guys are nice, cool people, but now it's about the game. So at this point, white is in their own because they have their meal, they have their own beds because they're the hunters. But now red, teal, and green, they're like, no, those girls are strong. They know their woods. They know how to survive. They're a huge threat to us. You know what? Let's vote them off. So whoever of us three gets captured next, we are all gonna vote for pink. They didn't want to shake hands because pink could have seen them. So I thought that was really clever how they moved their feet. Before that happened, teal knew they have to choose a team. So of course the red, they're like really close to them, so of course they're gonna get pink, green, I'm sorry. So that, I'm telling you, that shit looks scary. So the next day, the only after the two teams or the two members of the teams were gonna carry those max, but now only one member, and now that shit looks just scary, like I already said, and I'm gonna keep on saying it because it's just scary. A hunt day 2, the supply station, there's gonna be a supply station with turkey. So the teams run off, and so they all want to get to the supply station because they're freaking hungry. And actually, white is really smart because they're like, yes, we're gonna go obviously over there because they're gonna be all of the teams are gonna be all over there. So said and done, all the teams actually go and they're eating, and actually white gets to the supply station as well, and they're like hiding in the woods, just waiting for their time to go. And at this point, they ate so much, and they have like 5 minutes to get out of there. And at this point, they're just waiting. The countdown is on, and the white team are like, they are freaking ready. They start running, and they're just all over the place, and then white comes out of nowhere, and then just green disappears, and then all of a sudden you see white running, and red is actually really smart, and they actually duck and hide, and they pass by them. Teal team is in the other side and they're running, so at this point they're like, let's get the teal team, and the teal team gets caught. So at this point, I don't know who's gonna go home because, like Teal had already said, we know the red team like won't vote for us, but we don't know how loyal well green is. So it's really interesting how that happened. Pink is talking with the other team, and Pink is even talking with red team. While they're like the teal team is over there. No, Pink. No, 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 no. One thing I've learned from watching a lot of TV and a lot of reality shows, if you know that person or that team is close with your opponent, why would you ask them? And even in front of them, that is not ever gonna happen. Never, because red actually owes so freaking much to the teal team. At least, you know, give them props because they tried. They were ballsy and they tried in front of teal. So now we get to the votes, and pink, it's their turn to talk, and pink is like, okay, we are the hunters, we are the only team, that hasn't been the hunters. So if next week we are absolutely gonna be the hunters, okay, if you do not vote for us, we will not catch you. You can be sitting down putting flowers in your head, and we will pass right by you and we will not catch you. Now the teal team got it really easy. They just went the other way with what Pink said. No, Teal said no. Well, guess what? This is a competition, and we will never do that because this is a competition. Blah blah blah. It was just really easy to go like to switch it on and off. Now at this point, why they choose the teal team? Now the red team, of course, they're gonna choose the pink team, and now it all comes to green, and we don't know what the freak is green gonna vote for, and they actually vote for the pink team, and I was. At this point, I like all the teams, so whoever went home, I was gonna be devastated. Like I was devastated for those girls because they look like really nice girls, and they just look so humble. I don't know. I just really enjoyed watching them, and I hope the best for them. If there's ever an all star, I wanna see them. If like returning players, I would absolutely love to see the pink team. Well, we only have 4 teams left and 2 episodes left. I think for now my job here is done. Thank you for watching. See you next week and see you later, alligators.